Hey guys, it's Dan from Squid Gaming, and I wanted to do a cool thing to start off the video where I leveled to 80, but I came back to Queensdale, the starting area for the humans where it all began, and I was just trying to kill some things so I would be able to film like the last kill to 80, but some fucking mower decided to finish my dailies off, so now I'm all depressed. Now I just hit 80 and I didn't get to capture it or anything because the mower gave me my dailies. So this is really anticlimactic. Fuck level 80. Fuck this game. This is shit. Welcome to the show, guys, where I play Guild Wars. Alrighty guys, my name is Dan, welcome to the show, and there are no release notes for the 11th and 10th of September. They are either not just releasing the stuff, or they are not actually updating the game, and I'm pretty sure they are updating the game. Annoying thing today is I actually sent in 4 bug reports, which is unfortunate because I was actually experiencing a lack of glitches and bugs, but today was really bad, like skill challenges, events, shitload of stuff. So a little blip today in the experience side, but we did do some dungeons, we did do some leveling I capped, as you saw in the intro. Some of the stuff they did actually release on the 10th was stuff to do with account security, some of the customer support. Like there's a lot of the stuff they're working on is to do with the hacking of the accounts. Thousands of accounts have been hacked, so and also reporting exploits. They wanted to make sure that everyone does do that, and they've explained a little bit of world like an overflow difference. I'll put the link in the description of all that shit, and also they have started selling the Guild Wars 2 on their website again because it was sold out, but now they've started selling it again as of today. So yeah, we have started doing the dungeons for you. We recorded the level 30 dungeon at Ascalonian Catacombs. We're going to go talk about that now, and also different ways to level and earn money. Alrighty, so we just finished the level 30 dungeon at Ascalonian Catacombs. We literally just finished it, and it took about an hour for us to do. It's a very long dungeon. We had about 7 bosses in there. We were just going to talk a bit about how rewarding the dungeon is for the time you spend on it, and whether it's actually worth doing.
It gives a lot of experience, and 107k I think it was.
177.
177,000 experience it gives, and a fair amount of silver and quite a few drops.
And about 3 to 4 chests in that.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing is it's a very hard dungeon, and most groups actually get wiped a lot when they run through it. We didn't get wiped because I think it's because we're level 80s with gear and stuff. So
the gear I actually had on, I didn't have my gloves on the whole time. I'm so lazy. I never repair my gear before I go into things. And actually, at the end, I lost my shirt and my hood.
Yeah,
I think I might be known around the Guild Wars 2 community as the naked guy, because I just run around everywhere naked, just because I'm so cheap and I don't want to repair my shit. So,
yeah.
Do you think it was fun though?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun, but I'm just not sure if it's worth running. If you can get a really coordinated group, I'd say run it, maybe 1 or 2 times. But aside from that, I think the level 40 dungeon is a lot more rewarding. It's quite quick to run that, about 15 minutes if you get a good group, and it gives quite a bit of
gives about
rewards.
13 silver. Not really great experience if you're trying to level. Yeah, it's good experience, like, at level 40 maybe.
It's about 20k experience in total, I think it is.
Yeah, which, yeah, I mean, I think level 40 probably would be better for that, but if you're going for something that has a little bit more story to it, because the story in the Ascalonian Catacombs one was actually pretty cool, so I do recommend actually going through it at least once in your game. But if you do want to do it for rewards slash, you know, XP sort of thing, then you're not gonna you're gonna want to go for level 40 dungeon. That was quite good as well.
We're also not sure on the other dungeons in the game yet. We haven't really tried any other ones, but that's our views so far.
We both capped, and we're both well into getting in-game gear and getting new characters up as well. So we want to talk a little bit about what we think is the best and most efficient way to level new characters, because you know your first character is where you're learning the ropes and you go a bit slower. The second character you know exactly what you're doing, so that's what we want to sort of give some tips on.
I think crafting is very key in leveling. It gives so much experience, and if you just gather everything that you see, you'll definitely be able to level faster. If you run some dungeons, particularly the level 40 dungeon a few times, you should get enough money to be able to craft enough. It also gives decent experience, so there's that as well. Completing areas is also very important. It doesn't give that much experience, but it does give very good rewards, such as crafting mats and gear.
Completing the areas also just keeps you up with the times. Like, it keeps you sort of like it's important. It's an important part. Like, it doesn't just blow you away with experience, but it's something that really needs to be done. But crafting, like you said, is like we didn't start that till pretty late. So getting experience when you're crafting things which are for a lower level, you don't get much experience. But if you're crafting everything right from the beginning, then you'll get a lot of experience.
Tons of experience.
Yeah.
I don't know about Dan, but I actually didn't start gathering materials until much later as well. So it was also a much bigger expense for me to start crafting.
Yeah. I definitely with the second character, I've been gathering everything I see. Like, I've been going out of my way to gather stuff. And what I don't understand is I'm not actually too sure. Do rich copper veins and like rich any mines sort of thing, do they respawn in the same area every single time?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, all of the mines do respawn in the same.
I thought it was a coincidence 3 times in a row that I went back each day to the same place and there's still one there. So, like, yeah, that's actually a good idea if you note sort of down where these rich copper veins are. So it actually, like, when they do respawn, you can go back and get them. So, I mean, they're pretty lucky. If you're just questing in that area, you can find one. Like, it's easy copper ore. Like, I sold 150 copper ore for 30 silver today. I think that's pretty good, and that's just for like not even going out of my way, just getting every copper ore thing I see. So.
I would also like to mention that rich copper veins do have a very long respawn time, though. I think it's about a day or even more. So just
yeah, obviously don't hang around.
Don't hang around waiting for the rich copper vein to spawn.
Yeah, that would be bad. Also, what do you think the best way to earn money is?
I think running the level 40 dungeon again nets a lot of money from the run, as well as like the gear you sell. So in total, I think per run I get about 40 to 50 silver. It also gives crafting mats, which you can use as well. In addition to that, there's various ways to make money.
In the level 70 to 75 area, I've been running with the Zerg. If you don't know what Zerg is, it's a term used to group of people in an area that's going around doing a loop of events. And you generate a lot of karma, a lot of experience, and a lot of money from that. That is actually, you sort of just go into the map and go, where's the Zerg? Some nice person, which is quite difficult to find in this game, will eventually tell you.
Yes.
Oh my god, the people in this game. They'll tell you where go, you meet them at a waypoint. You really got to keep up with the group though, and you do a loop, and by the time you finish the loop, the first one you did is respawn. So you just keep going, and it's not cheating, it's not exploiting, it's just organized event, you know, and you do it quickly because there's lots of you as well, so that's a good way of doing it as well. But they tend not to be in the lower levels, so if that's if you want to be making money for sort of late game crafting, then that's a good idea for you, because I'm pretty sure they're in the 75 to 80 area as well. No, wait, there's no hearts in that one. It's the 70. That's Frostgorge Sound. Is there one in Frostgorge Sound?
No, there's no Zogi in Frostgorge Sound, except for the Dragon, obviously. There's the Dragon, which is a big event, which gives a chest as well as
yeah, that's actually fixed now. The Dragon,
and
last
money.
show, is actually fixed, which is
awesome.
So I didn't put any gameplay in here this show, but probably will next one. I'll probably because I want to go back there and actually get some cool loot from the Dragon. So yeah, with the guild, we have a guild called Final Warning. It's not too big at the moment, so if you are watching this and you do want to join a guild, it's not Australian, although we are Australian, but it's not just Australians, it's not just high levels, it's anyone who wants to join. We'd really appreciate if you represented, because we've got a ton of people in the guild who don't represent, and it's actually really annoying. But we have a cool set of officers as well, so if you're just starting the game, that's a brilliant way of getting into it, and we'll help you along.
And we will be getting buffs for the guild from influence points soon, and all sorts of things.
We've been getting lots of upgrades recently.
We're a great bunch of guys, so don't feel scared.
So updates of guild, some guild videos will be going up as well from World v World. We haven't really got into that yet because peers are the only people who have actually capped. Once everyone's capped, yeah, obviously guild video. Release notes, as I said earlier in the video, there's not too much at the moment. They're not really they're either not actually updating the game much, which I'm pretty sure they are, but they're not actually releasing any release notes. So this might turn into 2 shows a week, or even it could turn into 1 in the end. It really depends on how much, you know, news we're actually able to provide. Probably will be 1 on Friday. And there will be 1 next week on Monday. So, and there might be an important update on Sunday. So until then, guys, talk to you later.
See you later.